Hey guys, so welcome back to this Python for Beginners tutorial, and in this video we will learn about if statements. Now I'm just going to show you what an if statement looks like, so you don't have to know what this means. So basically what an if statement is kind of like this. So for example, if x is greater than 5, then for example print hello. Now this is basically what an if statement looks like. So now I'll explain what this means. Now basically what the if statement is saying is that if true, then it will do this action. So here it's looking at if x is equal to 5, and if this is true, then it prints hello. But if this is false, then it just doesn't do anything. It skips this line. So I will show you by running it out. And then first I will set x to a number. So for example, 10, and 10 is greater than 5, so it should print hello. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, I see hello. Now, if I change this to a number, let's say 3, now it's not greater than 5 anymore, right? So it's not going to print hello, and hopefully we will see that. See, it just skips that line and nothing is printed out to the console. Alright, so that is good. And so basically what this is called is a condition. And conditions can be many things. For example, instead of greater than, you can have less than. So now it should print hello because 3 is less than 5. You can also have the equal sign, and if it is just one equal, it won't work because one equal sign in Python actually means assignment operator, which means that you are assigning a variable. So to compare the two variables and checking them if they are equal, you have to use two equal signs like this. So now see the error is gone, and since 3 is not equal to 5, if I run this, see nothing is printed out. But if I now change this to 5, see we get hello. Alright, so there's also less than or equal to, or greater than equal to. So something like this, when you have the less than sign in front and then the equal sign behind that. So for example, if I have 5, since it is equal, it will run, and if it's 3, it also runs. But if it's 6, then see we get we get nothing. Okay, cool. And then similarly, there's also the greater or equal to sign. Now the last one for these types of integers is the not equal to. So it checks if this variable is not equal to this number, and if it's not equal to that, then this condition is true. So for example here, x is equal to 6, and 6 is not equal to 5, so it should print hello. And by the way, we just use an exclamation mark and an equal sign for that. Alright, so now we should see a print hello. And if this is equal to 5, then 5 is obviously equal to 5, so this is false, right? So if I run this out, see we get nothing. Alright, cool. So for these conditions, they don't just have to be for integers. For example, you could also use like a string. So let's say x is equal to Kevin, and if x is equal to Kevin, then we can print hello Kevin, like that. See, now we get hello Kevin. And let's say x is not equal to Kevin now, set this to Bob. Then see we don't get anything because x is not equal to Kevin anymore. And similarly, if we change this to a not equal to sign, it should print something because this is true. Okay, now if you wanted more than one if statement for multiple names, then you're going to have to use the what's called the else if statement. And in Python, we can type elif, so elif, and that basically just stands for else if. Now you can say elif name equals to Bob. Then you can print out hello Bob. Alright, so basically what this is doing is that first it checks if the name equals to Kevin, and if it's not true, then it skips this line and it's going to check if the name is going to be equal to Bob, and if that is true, then it will print out hello Bob. Now you can have as many else if statements as you want. So for example, you could say elif name equals to Jerry, and then you could print hey Jerry, so like that. Now if none of these are true, then you could do what's called the else statement, and that's just else, and you don't need any condition anymore, because it's just saying that if none of these are true, then this is the last thing that you will do if none of the other conditions are satisfied. So you could say print hi. Oh, sorry, we need a string for that. Hi. I don't. Oh, it's best if we use double quotes here. Hi, I don't know your name. Just like that. So now if we run this, see when it equals to Bob, we get hello Bob. And when it equals to Kevin, see hello Kevin. And let's say we type cat. When we run this, see we get hi, I don't know your name. And just to check if it works, if we type Jerry, it will say hey Jerry. Alright, so that is working great. Okay, so basically now we know how if statements work. And remember we made a calculator yesterday? Now, we learned if statements, so we can try to make that calculator a little bit more interesting and complex. And yesterday, we only used the addition sign for the calculator, and we didn't give the user the option to choose between different operations. Now we can try to change that by using if statements, and to do that first we need to ask the user which operation they want. So you can say operation equals to input, choose an operation, and we'll give them some choices. For example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, just like that. Okay, next we will need to use the if statement. So based on their user input, we can say if the operation, which is based on the user input, equals to A, which stands for addition, then we're going to use the code for addition. And if they didn't type addition, I could say elif operation equals to subtraction. Now we can copy this, and we can just change this all to subtraction. Do difference, and then instead of add, we're going to do subtract. And this will be still the same, except that we will change this to difference. Alright, so basically that's working. And if you guys want to, you can try to implement the other ones at multiplication and division, just like this, using elif and else statements. Alright, cool. So now we'll run this and we'll just check if addition and subtraction works. So for example, you can enter a number 3, 5, and let's say I wanted addition. So enter A, 3 plus 5 equals to 8. Oh, and I just forgot something. I needed to change this to subtraction sign, so it's subtraction. Right, so now if we try subtraction, let's say 10, I want 4, subtraction, and it says 10 minus 4 equals to 6. Alright, great. So that's working fine. And as I said, you can try to implement multiplication and division into this calculator on your own. So good luck. And this is it for this video, and see you next time. Bye.